Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among the rolling hills, there lived a young girl named Elara. Elara was known throughout the village for her kindness and generosity. Despite coming from a humble background, she always found ways to help those in need, whether it was by sharing her meager meals with the hungry or offering a listening ear to the lonely. Her selfless acts of kindness earned her the admiration and respect of all who knew her. Part 1. One day, a mysterious old man arrived in the village, claiming to be a wizard. He was dressed in tattered robes and carried a staff that glowed with an otherworldly light. The villagers were skeptical of his claims, but Elara approached him with an open heart and offered him food and shelter for the night. The wizard was touched by her kindness and revealed to her that he was indeed a powerful sorcerer who had been searching for someone with a pure heart to bestow a great reward upon. Part 2. The wizard explained to Elara that she had been chosen to receive a magical gift that would bring her great fortune and happiness. He handed her a small, shimmering crystal and instructed her to keep it close to her heart at all times. Elara was grateful for the gift, but did not fully understand its significance. She thanked the wizard and bid him farewell, returning to her simple life in the village. Part 3. As days passed, Elara noticed that whenever she held the crystal close to her heart, she felt a warm, comforting sensation wash over her. She also began to notice small but significant changes in her life. Opportunities seemed to present themselves at every turn, and her acts of kindness were met with even greater rewards. The once barren fields around the village flourished, and the villagers prospered. Part 4. Word of Elara's good fortune spread far and wide, and soon people from distant lands came to seek her out, hoping to learn the secret of her success. But Elara remained humble and gracious, always attributing her blessings to the kindness and generosity she had shown to others. Part 5. One day, a greedy merchant arrived in the village, determined to claim Elara's crystal for himself. He offered her great riches in exchange for the magical gift, but Elara refused, knowing that the true value of the crystal lay not in its material worth, but in the love and compassion it had helped her cultivate. Enraged by her refusal, the merchant plotted to steal the crystal while Elara slept. But as he crept into her humble dwelling, he was met not by the sleeping girl he had expected, but by a powerful force that sent him fleeing in terror. The crystal had protected Elara from harm, its magic resonating with the purity of her heart. 7. In the aftermath of the merchant's failed attempt, Elara realized the true power of the gift she had been given. It was not the crystal itself that brought her fortune and happiness, but the qualities it symbolized: kindness, compassion, and selflessness. She understood that true reward does not come from material wealth or external validation, but from the love and goodwill we share with others. Part 8. And so, Elara continued to spread kindness and generosity wherever she went, knowing that the greatest reward of all was the joy of making a positive impact on the lives of those around her. The villagers came to see her as a beacon of hope and inspiration, a reminder that true wealth lies not in what we possess, but in the love we give freely to others. Part 9. As the years passed, Elara's fame spread even beyond the borders of her village, and tales of her selfless deeds became the stuff of legend. But to Elara, the greatest reward was not in the stories told about her, but in the lives she had touched and the hearts she had filled with joy. Part 10. And so, dear reader, remember the story of Elara and the magical crystal, and know that the true reward in life is not in what we receive, but in what we give. In a world that often values material wealth and external success above all else, let us strive to be like Elara, to show kindness, compassion, and love to those around us, knowing that true happiness and fulfillment come from the impact we have on others.